Hello, everybody. Welcome to my chilled stream. Ah, we're echoing a little bit. I am Nadia, player one of the Inside All Day podcast, and I decided today just have a chill stream today. Build some Legos, and hang out. I've got some snacks. Got my snacks, my drink. Unfortunately, I don't have an overhead camera yet, but I will be building Legos. Today, my wonderful husband got me this as a gift. I don't know if you can see it. So we're going to be building succulents today. I don't know if we're going to get through all of them, but let's see how far we get. So I have the first book ready to go. I have my Legos spread out here, down below. I'm not a very organized person, but I love this. I don't know anybody else, but I like the sound of Legos. Very ASMR. Is it ASMR? Yes. Very ASMR. Did I lose one? No. Okay. We're good. We're good. So the first step is I have to take this little guy. Hi, Logic Spock. I'm good. How are you today? And then I think you have to put it right here. Hello, Anthony Mark as well. Tuning in, but I have NFL playoffs. Understandable. Understandable. Let's see. Then we have to do this going down this way. Feeling low. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things get better. It's just the start of 2024, right? But I'm pretty fast at Legos, I will tell you. At some point, I do get stuck, but and with having a little bit of light. I wonder what this one's going to turn out to be. Put that there. I should get into Lego building more often. Something I enjoy. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. It's pretty laid back today. Nothing too exciting. The weather is, I don't know where you're at, Logic Spock, but the weather here is it's pretty nice. It's almost 60s here. I know everybody else has the storm going. So far this is what I have. I don't know what this is going to turn into. I wonder which one this would be, because they're all going to be succulents. I even cleared, as you can see right here, a spot for them in front of my Animal Crossing artwork. Okay, so I need one of these, and one of these. So, from my understanding, it's gonna be we're up to 40s next week. That's not too bad. I'm originally from Chicago, and I know it's a little crazy over there. My family's been informing me. Hi, Rocky. How are you today? How's your Saturday? And then I think it's supposed to go. You know, sometimes I wonder if these are going to be. There we are. All right, so far, my little Lego castle. Hopefully it'll turn into something. So I need. It's gotta start going there. So I need 4 of those and 8 of those. So let's see. 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right. I think this might, I'm pretty sure this is going to turn into a little cactus. I mean, they're succulents, so most of them are cactuses, but I'm pretty sure the one we're building is probably this one. Right here is what I'm building. Hopefully it'll turn out looking like that. We'll see. I've built Lego flowers before. This one right here behind me is a okay, I can't figure out. Right there is a Lego flowers as well. The reason why I like Lego flowers is because I can't keep real flowers alive at all. And so, gentlemen, if you're lady, flowers alive, you're tired of buying flowers every Valentine's Day for them. Hi, Ash. I recommend Lego flowers because, especially if they're nerds, because one, it's a lot of fun to build them, and they obviously, as you can see, the one behind me, live forever. I am building these guys, some succulents. And I think the one I'm building right now is this little guy. From what? I don't know yet. I don't want to surprise. I don't want to ruin the surprise for myself. How are you today, Ash? How's your Saturday going? Right? I even think the knockoff Lego plants that I've seen are pretty cool too. I love Legos. My dream Lego set is the Hogwarts castle one. That hopefully I'll maybe get one of those one day. They're expensive. As a child, I didn't realize how expensive Legos, especially now, can be. Legos are uber expensive. It's crazy. Okay. So I think I got the base down. So I think it's supposed to look like that. So I think it is. I think I'm on a good, if not worst case scenario, I have the little thing that helps pull the Legos apart. Almost look like a little door stopper. All right, what's next? Yeah, that's what that one is, I believe. That's sitting back there. I have another one. I think I have the lilacs downstairs too. I was saying before you hopped on, because I can't keep flowers alive very well. They're a great way, and I enjoy having flowers. They're a great way to enjoy flowers, but also not killing them. Yeah, but that one was so 2 or 3 Valentine's Days ago, my husband started buying me Lego flowers every Valentine's Day. So I'm excited to see what he's going to end up getting me this year, because I can't keep real flowers alive. So I'm supposed to take 4 of these guys and put them in the corner here. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the little cactus. Legos are so cool. Yep. And now I have the stream to hold him to it. And getting me more Lego flowers. They just dropped a rose bouquet too, which looked really nice. Which I think would go really well with my Scarlet Witch and Harry Potter stuff over there. one of these days, I'm gonna get that huge Hogwarts one. There's 2 of them. There's 2 Hogwarts castles I really want. Oh, real plants are a lot of work. I don't do I have any? I don't have a single real plant in my house because I can't keep it alive. Can't keep it alive. I just either forget or I am not a Gryffindor. I am not a Gryffindor. I am a Slytherin, 100%. 100%. I've taken the test multiple times throughout my life, and I have gotten the same results. Slytherin. Ash, are you... I feel like you're a Ravenclaw. Am I wrong? Either Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. One of the 2. I read too much Draco fan fiction, that's why. Roses. That's why. This guy, and this guy. Okay, I hope I got the right pieces. Because I'm now... Oh, you're Slytherin too? My sister! Yeah! I've been thinking... Wait, no, I'm on this now. I've been thinking about changing my entire setup in my office, and actually, I was talking to my husband. I have a big blank wall over here. Oh yeah, I'm right now reading Manacle. It's consumed my life. But there's a blank wall right here where my Targaryen flag is, and I was thinking of getting 3 canvases, taping them together and doing Hogwarts or doing a night sky with the Dark Lord's mark on it in the sky, like doing a night sky with it. I thought that would be kind of cool, and then splitting them up 3 ways on the wall. But we'll see. We'll see if I have the time or energy to do it. I have no idea where I'm at now. I could talk about Draco fanfiction a lot. I've got recommendations if you need them. I was talking to my hairstylist, and she's a big Harry Potter nerd, and we both were like, yeah, the books were great. We love the books, but Draco's one of those characters I really wish was fleshed out a little bit more. Obviously, he can't be because he's not the main story. The painting, it won't be. It's just finding the time, and I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to artwork that if it doesn't look right, I'm going to spend so much time on it trying to get it look perfect. This is very hard to do with nails. It's like, I don't know if you can hear that. Very hard to do with nails. Come on. I almost feel like I need those really nice professional chef tweezers to stick in there. That's where fanfiction comes into. And I'm not talking about... So I feel fanfiction nowadays is quite different than when I grew up with it. I didn't really give it a time of day when I grew up with it. And now some of it, I was like, people are binding them into books, and they're a lot more interesting. I'm reading one. The one I'm reading deals with as if Harry had died and Voldemort's won, and it deals with the Wizarding War, and it's obviously very adult, but it's pretty good. I didn't know I was going to be talking about Harry Potter and Harry Potter fanfiction on the stream. Yes. Yeah, his mom is a very interesting character. It's a very interesting moral compass that she has, both in the books and in the movie. Oh, I forgot that actress passed away too, because she's in Peaky Blinders as well, which is a good show. Yeah. Agree. Very Mary Sue centric. Okay. I would find okay. Little like leaf things in here, and there's a little brown nub underneath. That was really hard with my nails. Okay, so next step is in one of these, and maybe I'm not building that. I feel like that would no. I think I have to be building. Or oh, you know what? Now that I look at it, maybe I'm building one at this one or this one. This one. I think maybe it's this one, not this one. This one. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Sad that she passed away. What do you think of them bringing Harry Potter back as a TV show? Let's see. This is supposed to go here. Come on, click. There we go. And then this guy goes in here. And then... Okay. I don't think it's the one with the... Me? You know what? I think you might be right. You're right. How could you tell that from just what I'm doing to... Yeah, it's this one. I think you're right, because I'm about to put this guy on it, and it's the same color. Wow. I think I was the same way, but then obviously she has her hands in it, but obviously hearing J.K. Rowling having her hands into it, I think it'll be okay. Wow, I can't believe you guessed that. I think you might be right, because now I'm starting to build out some orange into... Oh. You're right, because look where I'm leading to. I feel like my hair is just in the way today for it. Okay. All right. I know, right? I'm so surprised. My blanket, I have my snacks, my drink. Just drink a little bit of it. How's the drink? Yes, I am. You know what's really funny? Well, let me take a sip. My sister was visiting recently, and she was staying in this room because it's partially our guest room. And I have my Targaryen flag hanging here, and she goes, "Nadia, how can you have a flag of all those weirdos?" they're like in stuff out of like, what do you mean, Dina? My sister's name. Hopefully I didn't dox her. She's online, so it doesn't matter. And she's like, all the weirdos from that house. I'm like, that's the house, girl. I'm not sitting anywhere else. I'm sitting on the throne. Okay. So now I have to build a smaller piece that's gonna go into that. So I'm gonna take this guy and this guy. We are going to try to freaking figure this out. Hold on. This makes no sense. This should be easy for children, and yet I'm struggling on page 12. Yeah, they did her dirty. Well, not having the series completed in books too, and those showrunners wanting to go off and do a Star Wars movie that just never happened either. So I don't think anybody in Hollywood would trust them again. If they do, they're stupid, because obviously they don't care really about the projects they work on, or at least completing them well. It's like a Stephen King novel. Great till the ending, and then it's rubbish, as the British would say. Oh. Did I do that wrong? No. Okay, we're good. Wait a minute. Hi, Lily! I am building this. succulent flowers that Chris got me. Shame to say, he got me this last Valentine's Day, and I just never built it. So I thought it'd be kind of fun. How are you, Lily? What are you doing today? Well, I mean, you don't have to tell the internet, but how are you? I feel like Dames and Dorks, we should just have a Lego building episode where we all just go get Legos and just build them. Yep, no Star Wars for them. Ha ha ha. That's what you get for destroying something like Game of Thrones. You didn't know, Lily? Lily, listen. I don't know if you can see behind me right here. Those are Lego flowers as well. I was telling Ash 2-3 years ago, because I kill anything that's plant related very easily. So Chris started to get me Lego flowers for Valentine's Day each year. So that was one year. I have a lily set downstairs, and this was, I believe, from last year. Oh, I feel like this looks weird. And that way, if you can't keep plants alive, like me, but you enjoy flowers, you have Lego flowers, and they look very nice. Like it looks like a bouquet. Yeah. I think. Oh, I don't want to grab them. I just reorganized back there, and they are stationed behind things, and it's gonna be a pain. But yeah, they're the lilas, lilies downstairs. Lilies for Lily. Lilies downstairs. These are succulents. They just came out with a rose bouquet too. So if again you like flowers, I love flowers, but I can't keep flowers alive. This looks really complicated. This one. I gotta hook it in there, and it's gonna be interesting with my nails. Just hanging out. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you don't have school and stuff. You get to relax today. This makes no sense. Hold on. 1, 2. Yes, Ash and I were talking about House of the Dragon. Oh, do you fall for Team Black or Team Green, Ash? Team Black or Team Green? Oh, for the House of Dragon. Oh, I'm Team Black all the way. Daddy Damien, baby. I've got a shirt that has his face all over it. I'm a weirdo. I like Matt Smith a lot. Team Black 100%. Get the greens out of here. The only way I wear green is for House Slytherin. That's about it. I should rewatch the show before season 2 comes out. Because if they follow the book, season 2 should be pretty dark. Not that season 1 wasn't, but season 2 should be pretty dark. Okay, so I have to, if my understanding is right, make 4 of these. So if you put one of these here, like this. Oh, perfect. And then I can't tell if that, you know what? Let's just do it. I will, I guess I'll use my trusty Lego spreader. Pull it apart. I've never read the books. Any of the, I almost said Lord of the Rings. Oh my God, please admonish me. Any of the Game of Thrones books. I've tried to read the first one. My house is Targaryen too. I was just telling Ash that when my sister was staying, I have a Targaryen flag right here, and my sister goes, why do you have a house of the weirdos? That's the most polite way to say it, but because I don't want YouTube to knock me off. But yeah, I was like, listen, when you want to be on the throne, you gotta go with the right house. but I've always wanted to read the books. I have tried many times to read the first one, but it's very overwhelming because I feel like I have to have a separate book open of knowing what the houses are and where everybody's at. Really? Everyone's following. Yeah. That's funny. Okay. All right. So, how does this... Oh, okay. I think I figured it out. Clips in here. Boop. Yep. I will take what's mine with fire and blood. Plus, dragons are cool. How can you not be on Team Dragon? Oh, I want to, be on Team Stag, Team, I don't know what, fucking Kraken, Fish in the Ocean thing. No, I want to be on Team Dragon. Dragons are badass. Oh, I think it's... I can't believe, Ash, you guessed this. I'm just so surprised. Okay. So... Is that it? That's it! That's the first succulent. It's that little orange flower. I feel like I'm being cheated, though. Hold on. No, that's right. It's the little orange guy, so he's done. All right. It sounded like something was in there. Yeah, I mean, I've read very overwhelming books. I do like world-building books and stuff, but it just... it didn't feel like it was very slow to kind of take me through the story at first. I feel like I would go back and try again, maybe if he ever comes out with the next book. It's easier to keep... Okay, so this guy's done. And I had to put a little red rocket on him because to attach him to the other guys. So he's done. One down. Many more to go. I just like all the dragons. I'm just a dragon person. Yeah, I read Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit when I was younger. I don't know, maybe as an adult, I just don't have the patience for the amount of details in Game of Thrones. But it's strange to me because there's a book series that I like, the Dresden Files, which has world building, but it's not as intense as Game of Thrones. But he has another series called Codex of Valeria, which is his fantasy series, which has a lot of world building. But again, not as extreme as Game of Thrones. All right, so we built the second one. We're on to number 2. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Okay. We need one of those. And we need a thick boy. Where? It's this guy. And I need a little itty bitty guy. Okay. So then this guy is here. Yeah, I tried to use a companion book when I was reading it too. Yeah, Lily, are you talking about the show wouldn't suck as bad as if the books were finished at that point? I don't think he's ever going to finish the books. I think everybody's holding their breath for something that's not going to come. I mean, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer about it, but I will be very surprised that he finishes the books. My theory is that, I mean, the guy is how old and, now has fame, and I think he's just tired. He just didn't expect it to be this big, and he wants to work on other projects, or jump on his trampoline. You guys ever seen the videos of the home videos that somebody tapes for him of him just like hanging out at home, jumps on a trampoline? I'm like, okay, dude. You do you, man. Believe me, I wish I had Game of Thrones money. Why not? right? We all wish we had Game of Thrones money. Danny and John, especially Danny, deserves better. You know what they could have done? And I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV kind of deal. They could have at least expended one more season, and then if they wanted to do the whole Mad Danny thing, start to lay those little bit of not Easter eggs, but lay that foundation in. Was it season 7? Lay that foundation if they really wanted to go that route, and then close it up with an additional season. 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Well, I thought he had sued somebody at some point who used AI to finish the book, or at least finish the story. I thought I heard him passing. I don't know, man. Now she's a super soldier for Marvel, or a super Mary Sue for Marvel. Emily Clark. By the way, hi, Nels. Oh, so we're Shadow's like a true vampire. Was wondering. I haven't forgotten about my Western reaction videos, so don't worry. It's on the docket. Having been sick for almost 2 weeks has pushed back a lot of things. What I was going to say was Emily Clark. I think whoever was her makeup artist and hair colorist on that stupid show Secret Invasions should be fired, because whatever coloring they used, that dark brunette coloring, they aged my girl too hard, man. She aged way too hard, and she's a pretty girl, and whoever was that color specialist just should be fired, because I feel like they put at least 20 more years on her face with that dark brunette color hair that does not suit her. That the coloring to it, and the whatever makeup was going on. More flashbacks. Oh, I like that. Nadia Chan. I like that. She's gorgeous. I think she's very pretty, but whoever was her makeup artist or stylist should be fired. Okay, which one is this? I don't know, but we will figure it out. I think I saw what it was, but it was okay. So now I have the box. Okay. She looks better in blondes and then like lighter brunettes color, not this like. And then the really dark smudged make it looked really bad on her. The book Blood Meridian. I'm not supposed to buy any more books, Nos. I have like 60 books to read this year that I've bought over the last year, but let me look it up. Maybe I can sneak one in. Blood Meridian. Let me add this. I'm gonna have to wait to order this book. I think Chris is playing video games, so he's not watching. Maybe then I can order at least one new book this year. American novel written the same level. Okay, I'm not supposed to buy any books this year because I have a list going that I'm supposed to read, but I'm willing to let one fly under the radar, hopefully. Maybe I'll get it on Kindle, that way he can't find out. How is this? No, no, babe. I didn't summon you. I'm on a book ban. I'm not on a book ban. I have over 60 or 70 and this includes comics, so it's not like it's just books, comics and books that I've bought because people recommend them and I just never get to them. And my goal for this year is to read all of them that I physically have before buying new ones. But a horror one. I got out of here. I heard that mosquito. Uh-oh. I'm busted. He'll still let me get what I want. That's true. Lily makes a good point. I could be buying a Stanley Cup right now. I could be buying like a couple of books with a Stanley Cup right now. That's a good point, Lily. Thank you for saving me. Okay, so this is so weird. I have to build the plant part, and it's, I don't know what's going on here. I'm not gonna lie. If I saw a Stanley in a good color, like either like a deep green or a black, I'd get one. I'd get one. Or if it was like, could be worse. I could be buying drugs. That's more. Listen, in the state of Nevada, you could have drugs delivered to you. So, yes, it could be worse. I think I'm doing this wrong. Wait, no, I'm not. Okay. How many of these do I need? I need 3 of them. Yeah, glittery pink, yeah. I'll quite smudging about Blummer, but it does legitimately have maybe the most evil villain in fictional history. I'm pro-villain. I'm pro-villain, Nas. Don't say this stuff. Maybe this is what I can negotiate. I can finish the book that I am currently reading, and then sneak in Blood Meridian, and then start off with my TBR. Because how many pages is it? I didn't even look when I added it to my wish list. It can't be that long, and I'm a pretty fast reader. My husband's gonna be, I see we're buying books again. I have too many books. I'm not gonna lie. I have TikTok has influenced me over the years to buy a lot of books, and I have shamefully bought way too many books than I should have. I love owning books, though. I think books are the exception. I think having a library is the exception. Okay, hold on. Am I doing this right? So you got to push this through. Interesting. Nas, you're selling me. You sold me on it. Do we all book read? Yes, we do. I'll tell you exactly how many books I have on my. Now, this doesn't include Kindle. This just includes physical copies of books, and fudge them number by like 5 or 10, because when I wrote everything down, I included if I had the first 2 or first 3 books. So okay, maybe I was a little off. It's 105. But granted, this includes also graphic novels too, comics. So it's a mix of novels and comics too. At least okay, maybe not that many graphic novels. It's a very long list of books. So what my plan is to print off this list, and then I have a little jar back here that I'm going to fold them all in little pieces of paper and put them in there, and then just pull them out. Listen, I have a bad buying habit of books. Okay, I think they're pretty. I think they're pretty, and I like having a library. Okay, I think this is done. But I don't. So does this say to push it all the way down? Because there's an arrow going down. So I pushed it all the way down. So hopefully that's right. Nas, why are you selling me, man? You sold me. Now I want to drop the book. I'm not even reading a book. I'm reading a fan fiction. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get through like Draco fan fiction first before I pick up another book. You sold me. You've sold me on this now. Maybe instead of Lego flowers, Chris, if you're still listening, maybe just show up with a hard copy of Blood Meridian for me. Where am I? What am I doing? Okay, I need 3 of these guys. There's only one I'm reading. It's 700 chapters. It's taking me a little bit of time. And then I had to read the spicy book for my spicy book club with Vex and Miss Sassy, and Squeaka and Untamed Mando. So I had to read that. There's only one of that, and I've been looking for a second one. It's Draco and Hermione, okay? I need 3 of these guys. Okay. And then 3. Anybody ever build Legos and then go, no, they didn't give me that piece. It's not in this bag. And then it's sitting right in front of you. A spicy... It's a little bit more deranged than a Fabio spicy book now. So I'm not going to say any more because Vex is working on getting us girls together for a stream to talk about this book. Apparently, I recommended we talk about the first 2 books in this spicy book club. And I had not read the second one, but Vex goes, I don't think YouTube would allow us to talk even 10% about what's in the second one. Oh, but Lily, it's not like when we were younger where fanfic was... The fanfic I'm reading, people are binding it into books. Let me see if I can find a photo of it. Hold on. They're not supposed to sell it, but some people are. They're not supposed to do, because you're not supposed to sell fan fiction like that. But I've watched videos of people binding... where is it? Binding this book. Look, binding this book into... I actually have covers for it and everything. Like, there's some really nice binded versions of this book. It's not like the fan fiction we used to read when we were younger. What am I reading? 12 Days of Summer. Kind of, I guess. Yeah. I guess, yes. It's called... Do you really want to know what the title is on? So you're going to go look it up, though? You're going to read it so that you can follow along with Vex's stream when we're on? Okay. So it made me make this guy. They have! The one I'm reading is 700. So the reason why... First of all, this is my first fanfic in 20 years that I've read. Because I was under the mindset of fanfics were similar to how I was as a young child, young girl. This fanfic apparently makes people bawl. Because, yes, hunting Adeline. Yes, Ash. This fanfic I'm reading, I like it because it takes it as if Voldemort actually had won and Harry died, and the wizarding war and the politics, it's almost similar to Game of Thrones. Granted, I'm comparing it to the show, the better seasons of it, and I like that kind of learn more about the political and like learning and making new curses and stuff. And it's super well written. While I'm reading it, sometimes I forget that it's a fanfic, how well it's written. All right, so this has to go in here. Yes, hunting. I think it's haunting Adeline. Hunting Adeline is the one that we can't talk about. Supposedly. That's what Beck said. Yeah, it's actually it's a pretty gruesome death too. And it's also takes place as if they didn't really understand what the Horcruxes were at the time. So Hermione kind of has to figure it out on her own, and there's a bit of Handmaid's Tale kind of overlap kind of going on with the storyline. It's really good. Yeah, Vic said we can't talk about it. Yep. We're going to talk about haunting Adeline, but not the other one. Which I kind of want to read the other one, but the first one didn't make me want to read it. Watch the movies first, and he was crying at the end. Yeah, I was rewatching the movies while I was sick. I'm really glad that J.K. Rowling's going to have her hands in the series now, more so. I can't believe that stupid discuss filming post was stupid. Stupid on all rounds, because that's not real journalism. I'm not saying that account is real journalism, but I'm like, there's a more tasteful way for you to just give this news and then just let people disagree and then turn off your comments. Yeah, okay. Stunning and brave. Okay. This doesn't look like a plant. But I think it will. There's such idiots about it. I'm just like, you guys, even if that's what you believe, you guys should be biased in your news. But of course not. I think I'm missing something. Am I missing something here? No. Okay. How does this work? Okay. Oh. Really? Confused. Is that not... This feels weird. It's not like a normal Lego. It's like bendy. Exactly. People have done way worse in Hollywood than J.K. Rowling. And mind you, half the time I don't agree with her on stuff, but I do agree with her on just like she's not a transphobe. People need to realize she just wants women to have safe spaces. Like, half the time I don't agree with her. I'm looking at this and I have no idea what I'm doing. Did I miss a step? Hi, Anthony. No. Okay. That goes there. Okay. And then, all right. So one of these is supposed to just go in there. It's so weird. It's like a silicone material. Well, have these people who like boycott the new Harry Potter show, and they're still gonna watch it. I don't care even if they pirate it; they're still gonna watch it. So they're a bunch of idiots. No, you know what? I don't want to say they're a bunch of idiots. That's mean of me to say. They're ill-informed, and they should be informed a little bit better than just reading headlines. It's so, you know what? It made me want to go back, and I think I might take a break from Baldur's Gate and stream Hogwarts Legacy again and just start from the beginning. And start from the beginning about being a dark wizard. Why am I missing this? Please. Okay, hold on. They are idiots. I think I'm doing this wrong, but you know what? That's okay. That's why we have the Lego spreader thing. So it's 3 of these, and it's supposed to go 1. It's so good. I was so, you know what? At the same time, I can look it back. Oh no, one piece broke off. I can look back and say, you know, now I was happy. At the time, I wasn't, but I was happy now that I was unemployed for the whole month of February, so that I could play. I could just play Hogwarts Legacy. Why do you keep breaking off? You do not want to snap in place. You know what? I'm going to just put these together, and then I'm going to snap it back in place. There we go. I think I got to 80% finished in Hogwarts Legacy. Like, I finished the main story, but not the whole game. But it'd be kind of cool to go back and play it again from start. And as a dark. This looks weird. Okay. So now I need 3 of these. No, I don't need 3 of these. I need 3 of these. Yeah, I did too. That they gave a lot more details. And the fact that they put the Hufflepuffs near the kitchen, because you know Hufflepuffs are always huffing. They probably all live in Nevada and California, getting the munchies, if you know what I mean. I can't wink, so. Maybe that's what I should do, Ash. Instead of the dark mark over Hogwarts, Lily, I want to change my office around, and I want to change my desk, and I have a blank spot here that I was thinking of painting something. I was thinking of taping 3 canvases together and doing Hogwarts and doing the dark mark above it, or like a night sky with it, just something Harry Potter related, and then separating into 3 canvases. But maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should just do the Slytherin underwater dungeon common room. That would be dope. They can take food from the kitchen so easily. Yeah. It's a good point. I feel these should be a little stumpier, but you know what? We're gonna go. Right? I thought that would look really cool. Either one. Either if I did the dark mark over Hogwarts or something, or doing the underwater. Do you like the underwater idea better? What are we building this evening? We are building some succulents in Lego form. And so far, I have 1 down. Hi, Tabitha. I am so happy for you to be joining. Hope you're having a good Saturday as well. Let's see. And I am right now, is this an aloe vera plant, maybe? Something to that extent? Oh, I think I mentioned here you go, Tabitha. This is the blanket I was talking about. Last time on Dave of the Darks. It's because HP is one of the only fandoms where I don't cheer for the bad guys at all. I cheer for the bad guys all the time in Harry Potter. I know. It must. I must have been dropped on my head as a child. Be rooting for the bad guys. Oh, does it have the Witcher? Girl, come on. Where is he? I think it does. Let's see. Hold on. I thought it did. Maybe it didn't. I don't think. Aw, man, no, it doesn't. That sucks. But it does have mustache Henry right there. Oh, as the book talk girls call them, morally gray. So it's like a good guy, bad guy, but morally gray. Holy cow, I'm missing a piece. I thought I just had. No way! Or is it on my page? No! Oh wait, no, I put it together already. Alright, so this goes here. Oh no! Don't snip. Oh, please. Dreaming. What did you say, Lily? Dreaming of Tabitha. Dreaming Tabitha. Maybe Lily's dreaming of Tabitha. Wait, no. I feel like you could have a separate channel, Tabitha, called Dreaming with Tabitha, where you read storytime books for people to fall asleep. Because you have a voice that you could. I would fall asleep to your voice. I'm not gonna lie. I would fall asleep. Okay. This doesn't look anything like. I don't get it. Okay. I think I have to play around with this a little bit. Okay. Don't break. There we go. All right. So we have an aloe vera plant. I think you could do. I think it, and it fits Dreaming with Tabitha, because I'm just saying. I would listen. There's some content. I don't have the voice, but there are some content creators I know that you have that voice that people could, in a good way, people would be very soothed and fall asleep to. All right, what's the next plant we're making? So I need 2 of these. Did I see Saltburn? Yes. Did I hate it? Absolutely. Is there a video of me and my friend Luke talking about it for 2.5 hours that we streamed yesterday? Absolutely. If you go to his channel, Luke Writes, I think it's Luke Writes Crime or Luke. So I reshared it on my Twitter, but yes, it's 2.5 hours of us breaking down that movie. I'm sorry, Lily, I know you did like Saltburn, but us breaking down how much I hated that movie so much, and I have to rewatch it because I'm debating Bex on it. There's probably some good public domain stories though for you to read. Didn't Winnie the Pooh just become public domain too? Ash, I would be interested to see what you think about it. Okay, so I have to put this guy. How is my dog? And then this guy. Wait, 4 of those guys. How is this for children? I can't even figure it out sometimes. I see. Why? So yours is OT so? OT. Oh, so I've changed my username. Yeah, Ash, I would say watch it for yourself and let me know. Because there's some people who loved it. There's people like me who want to burn every single copy that ever exists of that movie. To each their own. There's a weird bathroom scene, a bathtub scene. There's a weird how I say this? Time of the month scene. There's a weird how else do I say this? Graveyard scene that was improvised. That's all I'm giving to that. So let's see. That. Oh, I really should get an overhead camera if I want to do more Lego builds. That way people can see what I'm doing. But this is more like just a chill stream. I've got snacks. I hope you all have snacks. I'm good. Do you want me to call you CLS or OT? What's the OT for anyway? Why did you change it to OT? One, two. I don't have one, but it's, you know what? I can find it for you. Give me 1 second. And I can post it in the chat. It's 2.5 hours. But we talk more about, it's basically Luke and I breaking down that whole movie because we both think it's pretentious. No offense. Again, Lily, you know I love you. To each their own. There's some things I don't like that I like that people like. I liked Barbie, right? Onion Thief. Oh. All right, I'm going to put it in the chat. There you go, Ash. It's 2.5 hours. We call it pretentious tosh. And Luke is an American who lives in England. So it was very interesting for him to bring because he knows a little bit more about British society and such. So, Onion Thief. Why are you an Onion Thief? When people say weird time of the month, yeah. Listen, Tabitha, if I know I'm just getting to know you, and I know that you don't swear, and the fact that you don't swear is great, but I can just by that you're not gonna like that movie at all. It is just for shock value on it. I would be embarrassed to watch it with my parents. Hey, Zax. Did you finish American Nightmare? Yeah, Tabitha, don't watch it. save yourself. It's shocking. It's just, yes. Maybe watch the highlights. Somebody video you trust, because they can't show that. I don't think, can they show it up? Maybe. Or you can tune in next week as I talk about it. I haven't finished American Nightmare yet. No, after the stream, I'm going to go finish watching it because Chris is playing video games. So I'll probably, and it's not his cup of tea, true crime stuff like that. But the story seems bonkers. It reminds me also too, which I like that Lily brought up, the whole Gypsy Rose thing of how much of a celebrity she's becoming, and there's a lot of red flags for me with her. A lot of red flags. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. You're not missing much. I personally don't think anybody's gonna be talking about this movie maybe a year from now. Definitely not a couple years from now. All right, so we have the base for the next. Did I do this right? Yes, I did. For the next one. Oh yeah, did we not talk about Gypsy Rose? Did we or did we not? Miss Sassy would be a great person to bring that back up with. Chat like the stream. I'm confused. Chat like the stream. We didn't get to. Yeah, so I was just like everybody else who watched The Act on Hulu, and I read about her story, and I felt very bad for her. But I think it's a little weird that she's walking free and her boyfriend is, or ex-boyfriend, or who the guy she was seeing with, is life in prison. I think that's weird. I feel like Saltburn's a little bit, well, it kind of is a ripoff of Talented Mr. Ripley. Talented Mr. Ripley. So, which is a movie I've seen, surprisingly. This is weird. I have to figure out how to build this, and I can't find those two pieces. Oh, Twilight. Have you, Twilight girl? Wasn't Casey Anthony supposed to have a TV show? I think so too, yeah. Are you a Twilight book person or a Twilight movie person? It is brand Lego. Right there. It's really, yeah, it's built around the shock value, and I think it's a rip-off of Talented Mr. Ripley. I watched Twilight for the first time last year. I've never read the books, but I watched the movies because I was like, everybody, my sisters really liked the books. I'm here, why not? And Chris refused to watch the movies with me, except for the last one, the part 2 of the last one. He said, you watch all of them and I will watch the last one with you. And he could hear me upstairs while I was giggling of how bad the acting was. I get the story because I've read stuff like that when I was younger, but yeah. Okay, this is supposed to go here. Okay, sorta. I didn't like the romance, but for some reason I enjoyed the movies because of the yeah. Watching the movies for the first time as an adult, I realized that Kristen Bell's character, I can't remember what her name is, but is very toxic and has a lot of red flags and is very manipulative and gaslighting that poor vampire dude the whole time. The whole time. It is poorly done. Everyone's toxic, but she is especially toxic. But everybody is like hundreds of years old. They're adult. They're more adult than she is. And they're being manipulated by this 16, 17-year-old child. I can say child at this age. Okay, so we're here, and I need to build this. Okay, this is weird. Okay, so I need 2 of these. 2 of these. 1 of these. 1, 2. No. Here we are. 2 of these. I wonder if there's better fan fiction Twilight other than 50 Shades of Grey, because I know that is Twilight fan fiction that got turned into a book series. Because you changed the names around, which I think still should have been illegal in a way, I guess. And at the same time, why would you admit that? Why would you admit that your characters, that this is a fan fiction, Twilight fan fiction, and that you just change the characters' names around? No personality. Yep. I don't get it. I never. It's not even that all the guys wanted her. The vampire wanted her. The vampire guy who could probably have had whoever he wanted her. Okay, that makes no sense. All right, I think this is correct. So I've got one. I've got to build one more to put on. So how did I do this? Here we go. If you want good vampire stories, go read Anne Rice. That's some good vampire storytelling. They don't sparkle though. Just a warning. This makes no sense. Why is this? Okay. She smelled good. Oh, right. That's why. Because she smelled good. But wasn't he throwing up around the first couple of times he met her? Throwing up about the fact of how she smelled? Oh, she's my favorite. That's why I wasn't into the Twilight. Are you talking about Anne Rice? Yeah, Anne Rice is really good. I want to read her Witches series. But again, I have to finish the 100+ books I have this year. Same. And you know what? I'm not gonna. So please don't judge me for this, but I actually think the TV show has a lot of problems, but the Lestat in the TV show to me is closer to what the Lestat in the books is than what Brad Pitt was working with. But granted, the show still had a lot of issues. Ew. That's what I'm missing. Books. React around pizza. Same. I like pizza too. Chicago. Are you? What kind of pizza are you? What kind of pizza do you like, Tabitha? I'm from Chicago, and everybody assumes it's deep dish, but Chicago pizza is actually tavern style pizza, not deep dish. Deep dish is for the tourist. So when you go to Chicago, you get tavern style, which is the thin crust, with all the cheese and the toppings and stuff like that. Okay. It's actually on my Kindle, so it is a free book, so I don't have to buy it. So this is supposed to go. What am I building here? Which one is this one? Like this. Please don't fall off. Please don't fall off. So deep dish, and if you want good deep dish, I can tell you where to go for. I'm not talking about like Louis the main stuff. Don't go there. Don't go there. If you want like good deep dish, go to Pequod's. That's the best deep dish in Chicago. I don't care what anybody says. That is the best. And second best would be Eduardo's, which is more of a South Sider thing. However, it is deep dish is for tourists. It is not what locals eat. We eat tavern style, which is the thin crust. Deep dish with a crunch. Crunch my crust and all meats with olives. Ooh, I like a spinach deep dish. I do a deep dish, and I like when I go home. I prefer Eduardo's mostly because it's closer to my family. But they do a cornmeal crust, so it's more buttery than normal deep dish pizzas. But yes, Ash, you've been lied to. If you go to Chicago, you want tavern style. If you want the real stuff. And that is your Chicago education for the day. Pineapple pizza? Pineapple pizza has a time and place, I feel. Sometimes I do want pineapple on my pizza. I think we just had anchovies and black olives the other day. I do love anchovies on pizza. I'm a weirdo. Pineapple pizza. Pineapple and thyme. If you're gonna do like a Hawaiian pizza, I get it. I mean, my husband likes barbecue pizza, chicken barbecue chicken pizza, chicken barbecue chicken pizza. I like mushrooms and olives, black olives on my pizza. I'm not big into meats on my pizza, weirdly. Maybe pepperoni. Okay. I totally just did that out of just reflex because I just looked at the picture real quick and I was like, that's how it should be. So hopefully I'm right. I think I am. And then it's supposed to snap in on how does that work? Okay, it's not gonna fall off. I love this first season of The Bear. It made me really very sad because it reminded me of the Chicago I grew up with, and it's not like that anymore. And I'm from the South Side, so that's very close to what the South Side's like. And I haven't seen season 2 yet. I think I've seen only one episode of season 2. I haven't caught up on it. I've just been watching reruns of Seinfeld. So this is my next. I've got to build the little petals for this guy. I'm actually almost done with book 1, which I thought was going to take the entirety of the stream, but I might be able to dabble into book 2, maybe. I don't know. Sweet and savory on my pizza. You're missing out. That's all I can think. I don't know. I mean, I'm the one that eats anchovies and black olives, so I need 8 of these little petals. 2, 4, 6, 8. I have snacks too, and I haven't even dug into them. I cut myself some like apples and some cheese and some nuts, and this has like everything bagel seasoning on it too. And my watered down hibiscus Italian soda that had ice in it. Had at least this much ice in it, so it's. What was I doing? Oh. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. If this is going to be the end of this, I have a lot of pieces that are left over. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I know Lego gives you extra in case a piece breaks or something. This is almost a handful of extra stuff. I'm pretty close to finishing the first book of flowers. So, all right. So I gotta take one of these. I have to take one of these and snap it together. There are some black olives that I like that I don't know what the olive is called because I grew up with them. They're Middle Eastern, but they're almost like shriveled up black olives, full, and they're put in oil. They're really good because I'll put a seasoning called za'atar on them. Oh, they're so good. They look shriveled up. That's just how they are, and I can't think of what they're called. They're a type of black olive, but they're so good with a little bit of seasoning on them. Oh, I'm in heaven when I get some of those. But I can't. The only place I can find them out here is Whole Foods. Sometimes we'll have them in their olive bar. All right, am I doing this right? Yeah. All right. First petal down. Come on, camera. Kind of. Okay. Let's straighten that a little bit. Oh, Lily, do you know what I'm talking about? They're black olives, but they're shriveled up. They almost look like raisins. Ooh, green ones stuffed with garlic's good. I like them also stuffed with blue cheese. Those are really good too. Those are very, very good. Lily, if you know what I'm talking about, I will be very happy. Yeah, yeah. In Middle Eastern, we put za'atar all over them, which makes them really good. If Jana was here, she would know what I was talking about too, because my Middle Eastern sister. Well, kind of Middle East. Well, anyway. Snapping these together. This is so tedious that I keep forgetting sometimes to look up, and hopefully I'm doing this correctly. I think I am. I like olives. I think olives sometimes are underrated. People don't eat them as much. Only when they have like a charcuterie board or it's an ingredient added into it. Olives get a bad rap. You should eat olives more often. They're good for you. Lily, I will. If you come visit me, I'll cook for you Middle Eastern food. You just tell me what you want. My dad the other day, because he's going to be coming visiting soon, and just like any typical Middle Eastern father, was like, what I'll do for you, Nadia, is I will freeze a bunch of Middle Eastern bread for you and food, and I'll put it in my carry-on, so by the time I get to you, it's still kind of frozen a little bit. You can just throw it in your freezer. I'm like, thanks, Dad, because it's very hard to find Middle Eastern food out here. Olives are so good. They're so good. All types of olives. I like them. I make a lemon pasta with, I usually do protein pasta, and I have sauteed red onion, yellow onion, and then onion. Wait, pepper. Red pepper, yellow pepper, and onion. And I'll saute it, let it cool down, let the pasta cool down, and then I put artichoke hearts and black olives, and then a little bit of olive oil, lemon juice, and some fresh parm grated over it. And it's a cold pasta salad. Oh no, smoothie day, right? Oh, my dad is, I'm Palestinian and Jordanian. So my dad is Jordanian, my grandmother is Palestinian. My family is not from Gaza, we're from the West Bank. That side, but we're Christian too. My family is one of the biggest Catholic Middle Eastern families. My great grandfather actually built the first Catholic church in Jordan. So hi, Rick. I didn't know I was being rated. Thank you. Very exciting. I've just built. I hope you enjoy. Tune in. Yeah, pomegranate seeds is an Iranian and a Lebanese thing. I don't use it as much. I mean, I like pomegranates. I eat them. I enjoy them a lot, but it's not a Jordanian thing. When I was in Jordan when I was 16, and it was so good. And one of my favorite, and let me look it up, one of my favorite desserts, which is very expensive to get here, is called kanafe. It's very expensive to get here, and when I say expensive, it's because normally it's like a couple bucks a slice. There at the time, it's just like under $1 you could pay for. And it is the most delicious. Aunt made sure we had it almost every night when I was in Jordan, and it comes in different types. Sometimes you'll get it with the shredded phyllo dough on top like this, but I like it where it's like this, where it's more packed down, and it's almost like a ricotta cheese below hand with phyllo dough, and then it's a sweet rose syrup that's put over it with crushed pistachios. Oh my, it's the best, and you serve it warm. It's the best thing ever. It's like my mouth is watering. I love it. You've had it, Rick? Oh, yeah, it's so good. It's so delicious. Hi, Ben. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm like, sorry. My brain is not here. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the chat. Nice to meet you. I know Lily's laughing at me right now. Where does this go? Here? For those of you who are hopping in, I'm just building Legos right now. I am building succulent Legos from my succulent Lego set. And I think that's supposed to go like that. Baklava is really good. That's more Greek, a little bit. Some Middle Eastern. There's a dessert that my aunt used to make called harise. Oh, so good. Again, it's similar. It's a cake, but it's a very condensed almond cake with orange, and it's got syrup over it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, food. Like I love food. Obviously, I love food, but I feel food is a good thing for people to adventure out to. I'm a very adventurous eater. I will at least try most things once. Bugs I won't eat. I won't eat bugs. I won't eat I will eat beef organs and stuff, but usually I get it in a patty form, like a burger. They're called carnivore burgers I get out here. That way you don't see it, because I'm a visual eater as well when it comes to stuff like that. Okay, here we are. Hi, Tomby. I want you to know, Tomby, sometimes I go around the house going, Tomby. Hi, Shmoo. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, guys. Very cool. I appreciate it. Thank you. So here we are. I don't think this is done. I hope it's not. I think what I'm building is this guy. We've already done this guy. We've done this guy. This guy. I've never even looked. Only 700 pieces. That's not too bad. Oh, Japan is my dream country to go to as a trip. Like, it's my dream to just go there and just eat up and down Japan. Just eat all the foods. All right, so this is done. I have to get the big leaves that go around it now. Indian food's really good. All food's good. Non-negotiable. Yep. That's how my dad is, and my grandmother. Everybody was raised. Even if you have 4 people at the table, my dad would make it as if there was 20 people eating. My husband, when he first met my dad and came over for dinner, can attest to that. My dad loves to cook. I think especially for Middle Eastern parents and stuff, it's a love language for them. Work. Yeah. I still kind of want to go to Japan. I want to go to Japan, and I really would love to go to India, but I just don't feel comfortable. I don't know. I think I would rather go to India with somebody who is either from there or has gone there a couple of times, so that they know where to take me. I would love to take my husband to Jordan to visit my family. That's on. Hopefully, that'll be on the docket for 2025. Aw, Tomby, thank you. Final Fantasy for 5 hours. I was just telling Lily earlier, since I'm feeling better, I'm going to get back into gaming again. And I think I want to take a break from Baldur's Gate, because the last time I played Baldur's Gate, I killed Shadowheart, and I don't know how to feel about it. So I think I might take a break and go back and restart Hogwarts Legacy for the second time, for a second playthrough. Yep, food is the easiest way to bring people together. Even for my husband's 30th, my dad catered the whole thing, and as I thought he was just going to hire a caterer that he knew. No, he cooked for 40 people. He just was like, let me handle it, and like made all these Middle Eastern dishes, family style, people can go up. That was my thing. When my dad came to the United States, he started to own restaurants, and built and took care of his family by owning restaurants. Yeah. The problem is I play on PlayStation 5. I don't have a gaming stream. I don't have a gaming PC yet. That's something I want to work on for this year and getting one. We just haven't had the budget for it yet, but it will happen. It will happen. Hopefully I can play some co-op games then. But if you guys do play console, or if they're cross platform where it's PC and PlayStation, I can play. Ooh, German chocolate. That sounds good. I really enjoyed Italian chocolate when we were there, but in Rome, but I'm sure it does not compare to German chocolate. Am I doing this right? Yes. Hi, Trish. How are you? Happy Saturday. Awesome. Thank you, Tomby. Yeah, I'm totally down to play games. And like I said, I will be working on getting that gaming PC. It's just my laptop that I stream from, it will not handle anything right now. Belgian talk. Oh, you guys are making me hungry for dessert. Sassy does get down in the kitchen. She does. She's an Italian. Of course she does. Talks with her hands. My girl got monetized too. For those of you, I'm sure you all know who Miss Sassy Sasquatch is. She's not even here, and I'm saying she got monetized, I think yesterday or today. She deserves it too. So she's coming out with some really cool emojis for her channel. If you're not subscribed to her, go check her out. I might actually ask you, Tomby, when I'm getting ready to put the money down for a gaming PC, because I don't know if I should just buy from one of these companies like Meta, just buy a standard gaming PC that within my budget, or if I should just figure my budget out and then build it myself. Single Italian guys. Absolutely. She probably does. All right. Now to figure. Okay, so I think these. So there's a second row here, and they have the little clip on, I think, which is so interesting to me because if you look at this, I think if you can see it pretty well, that's a Lego hand. Yes, it is a Targaryen banner. Yep, you are 100% correct. I am House Targaryen, and in more details, as we were talking earlier, I am Team Black. Okay, so please don't break. I just heard something clip. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday and a good weekend. And if you're not, I hope it gets better. I think I just want to, from now on, just do Lego building streams. Like I said earlier, Dames and Dorks, we should just, or not even Dames and Dorks, just the girls and I, so we should just get together and build Legos. Who doesn't like building Legos? Yep. Targaryen for the win. That almost popped off and I would have been really upset with it. Okay. All right. Third one down. Not bad. And then this should go... Hold on. It's like this way. Okay. But wait, the other one didn't have it. Done. And I was lied to, or I lied, because there's only a few pieces left. I have Trish. I have a T-shirt that's all Damien, just all Damien. It doesn't say Daddy Damien on it, but it should. I mean, Lily, I might have some cousins, but I don't know if you want a Middle Eastern guy. I wouldn't. I don't know. I have cousins, but they're Catholic Middle Eastern, so up to you. You just let me know. Okay, now I have to attach these three together. So let's see. This is a pretty good first bag. I've got 2 more bags to go, but it's not bad. Yes, Trish. It's just him all over the shirt. So it's supposed to go this guy. Okay. So we're supposed to connect this guy, this, and then this guy, like this. All right. They're pretty cute. I didn't realize it was going to be individual succulents, but I'm actually pretty happy with it. So I still have, what do we have left? We've got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and that guy, and that guy. Whoa, wait, I got a few more. This looks weird to me. I've never seen it. I don't know what kind of plant that's supposed to be. It looks like grapes. Has anyone ever told you anything when you wore the Damien shirt? No. Nope. I have I have a habit of collecting t-shirts with men's faces on them. I have a Henry Cavill one. I have a Damien one. I have Justin Eccles one. And I feel like I'm missing a 4th one. But I can't. You know what? I'll be able to tell. Let me look at my purchase history from the one person that I buy them from. Let's see. There should be a Tomby one. That would be great. Let's see. Oh. I don't know if I want to share. Well, I mean, I've worn it. People probably seen it. I have one that says Girl Dinner, and it's all Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3. I was told that by my own husband that 4 is the limit per year on t-shirts with guys' faces on them. I have my eyes set on a Homelander one, which is weird. Yeah, I know, it's a weird thing. And a Charlie Cox one. So we will see when I get the next couple of shirts for it. Okay. Should I continue with the I think I should continue. Girl Dinner. I love the Girl Dinner. I do too. For a long time I was like, why am I so obsessed with this pale looking vampire? And it's probably because I was a big Spike fan when I used to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's the only thing I can explain to. All right, so should I do bag 2? I should do bag 2. Let's do bag 2. No, not the Charlie doing the walk of shame and She-Hulk. We don't talk about that. I was a Daredevil fan before it was a TV show on Netflix, and then the show on Netflix is great. But whatever Disney's been doing to my guy isn't right. I love the sound of Legos. Daredevil doesn't do the walk of shame. Netflix Daredevil, superior in every way. Just hire the same writers, guys. Just hire the same team, and you won't have as many people complaining. Do you hear it? There we go. Yeah, it's I have a friend who has the first appearance of Daredevil, and he's probably a bigger Daredevil fan than I am. Mostly because he's much older, so he's got a little bit more time on me. But this is book 3. I need book 2. I'm glad he's no longer up to date on it too. Book 2. Here we go. Oh, it even has like a little shake it out of the bag. All right. What am I doing? That's always a good way to start off with it. Okay, so we've got one of these, and one of these, and then it's supposed to be like this. Hi, MSK. I don't want to say, well, MSK Content Entertainment. Hi, welcome. I love the Jessica Jones, at least the first season of Jessica Jones. The second season was okay, but the first season was great. David Tennant as a villain, fantastic. I loved it. I think people give Iron Fist a little bit of a bad rap. Luke Cage was okay halfway through the first part of the season, and then it just, I think after they killed I can't think of his name, but they killed off one of the best written villains, I would say, and it just went downhill from there. But I also think, again, like, people gave Iron Fist a little bit of a bad rap. Purple Man, yeah. Who was the villain in Luke Cage that they killed off 3 or 4 episodes in? I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I've seen these. Yeah, I could see that. But if you take Iron Fist now compared to what Disney's Marvel shows are, it would win Emmys in my mind, at least. Cottonmouth, yes. As soon as they killed off Cottonmouth from Luke Cage, after that, I felt the series just wasn't good. I thought he was a great villain for that, and then they killed him off, and it was not that good. Yeah. And then when they all teamed up together, that was a little bit lackluster. But nothing will compare to the first season of Daredevil. The first season. I know the other seasons were pretty good, but nothing. And Kingpin, that's why I don't like Hawkeye. How can you tell me this little girl's gonna beat this man that's 3 times her size? I don't care how much training she's had. And Kingpin in the comics, and even in the Netflix series, was ruthless. He's a ruthless guy. How do you downplay him like this? He's a great villain. He could have been the new villain for the MCU, but they did my guy dirty. Peak television. Yep. It was so bad, so sad too, to see, and a really well casted actor to play Kingpin. Very well casted. And they completely dropped the ball on that one. And I hear that, because I was going to try Echo, but I don't know. I feel that I have this thing where I won't have an opinion about a show unless I actually watch the show, or at least part of the show. And I haven't dived into Echo, and I know everybody, and probably everybody in the chat's going to say it's not that good. And my husband's like, My husband's one of the few people I think has ever read Echo, the actual comic, and he's like, "This is not Echo. This is nowhere near what she is in the comic." Which is interesting to me. I find it so bizarre to me that Disney does not like to make money, because in any adaptation of comics and books, how can you do a horrible adaptation of something when you have the source you have the script right there? It's right there. Just transfer it into, it's right there. You don't have to think about anything. You have the characters, you have who they are, their moral compass. It's right there. And it's just so frustrating to me. And if you want to write your own superheroes, then go ahead and write your own superheroes. You know, don't take characters that are already created and put together. That's how you get fans upset. That's why I think The Boys and Invincible are doing so well, because they're pretty close adaptations to their source materials. All right, I got the box done for the flower. What is this? One of these, two of these. One of these, two of these. How does this go? This makes no sense. I think Echo was written with tone deaf, and the script didn't have a. Well done, sir. Well done. Very, very good. Very good. Well done. No, this. What is this? Okay, those two. Those two to those two. Okay. 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. How does this make sense? Okay. And then this way. Okay. No. This makes no sense. I'm confused. I have no idea what they're doing here. This is supposed to be for a child, and I can't even figure this out. Now, how do I get this to that up there? Oh, you don't have to censor. I mean, be nice, but you don't have to censor yourself. Maybe it's. Oh, wait, I figured it out. No, I didn't. I'm so confused. That makes sense. This is supposed to go this way. But that doesn't leave any room for that one. Okay. Then it's. Oh! I figured it out. I haven't really watched anything from Disney Plus. What's the last thing I watched? Wow, Loki season 2, and I waited for it to till it was like completely out, and then I binged it, and I thought it was okay. But again, when they first launched the TV shows, I liked WandaVision. I know people have a lot of problems with it. I liked it. I thought it was good. I did like the first season of Loki. I thought it was okay, but everything else I could have just not have taken. I'm looking for a piece that I don't think exists at all. Wait, me. Okay, so there's this. This piece does not exist. I swear to you, it does not exist. It says there's one of them, and it's supposed to be like this little guy right here, but it has a darker green top of it, and I have the little green guy, like a plain one. Where is the one with the darker top? What if I end up just using that one? Or is it just a different color? I haven't seen Night Manager. It's been recommended to me multiple times. Why would you color it differently? Maybe it's not supposed to be like that. Bro, come on now. Come on, man. Well, am I supposed to put two together? No, because it says it's one. Otherwise, it would tell me there's two pieces. You know what? I'm just going to wing it. We're just going to go with this one. Let's just do that. And it's supposed to be the flower side up. No, don't say that. I just finished. No, okay. No, I didn't use the other piece in the other build because they're split off into bags 1, 2, and 3. And I finished everything from 1, and now I'm on 2. Okay, we're just gonna go with this piece. It looks very much like it is. I'm assuming they just didn't color it correctly in the book. That's where we're going with it. All right. Okay, so this is supposed to be 2 and 2 and 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Thank you guys again for joining me. I know it's late somewhere. Some of you guys are in different time zones than I am. Only almost 6 o'clock here, so. Here we go. Oh no! Don't snap off. I feel sometimes I have to like really push down on these guys. Shorts. Just making some shorts. Oh, I was like, are you stitching shorts? But then I figured out it was shorts. Have a good night, Shmoo. See you tomorrow. 3 a.m. Yeah, go tap out, man. That's really late. I barely make it past 9 o'clock sometimes. Bye. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Big bug. Bed bugs bite. Tomby, what time is it by you, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, so don't feel obligated to. All right, now, all right. Tell me that this doesn't look like that guy. That looks like him, right? Right? Okay. Okay. 2 a.m. Do you ever sleep? I don't think I've seen 2 a.m. since my 20s. Hardly sleep. You should try my Sleepy Girl mocktail. Now, you don't have to call it Sleepy Girl mocktail. Call it whatever you want. So what you do, follow me. You take tart cherry, and then you take magnesium, and there's a blend that I order. You take a teaspoon of that, and you mix it, and then you top it with whatever you want, like Sprite, sparkling water. I do like a healthy version of Sprite called an Olipop. Do that, drink it, you'll be out like a light. You'll have the best sleep of your life. Sometimes I even mix a little bit of chamomile tea into it. Tell me, how do you get... Oh, it's upside down. Why am I doing this upside down? This is weird. Okay, so now... Oh, look. It looks like a little plant. It looks like something you should get out of Zelda. Take this guy. I'm gonna go here. I promise you, try my Sleepy Girl mocktail. It will put you out. And I think you have to do like magnesium glycerin or something. Classic, 3 to 4 hours. I feel you. So 6 years ago when my spine fractured, I had to learn how to sleep in a recliner, and I learned to live off of 3 to 4 hours of sleep because that's as much as the pain medication would put me under and then sustain me for. So I still go to bed. I go to bed pretty early, but I do wake up in the middle of the night. Farm chemist here. Ooh, Rick, what do you think of my Sleepy Girl mocktail? Tart cherry, magnesium, and there's some L-theanine in it too. I like it better because I'm now a complete year off of pain medication, so it's definitely helped. Because I used to use pain medication to fall asleep too. Because having a fractured back, a fractured spine, is not fun. Just FYI, I do not recommend it for anyone. See, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm using the right piece because now it's come back up and it's the same color, but it's, yeah, okay. Here we go. Here you are. That there. And then I'm waiting in anticipation of what you think of my Sleepy Girl mocktail, Rick, as a chemist. Tart cherry helps with sleeping too. I think there's just something in tart cherry that helps put you to sleep. Also helps, obviously, like with gout and stuff like that. Neuralist, CRPS. Oh man, I'm essentially a robot. Wow. I feel for you, Tommy. I don't have that. I have a rare autoinflammatory disease. It causes too much inflammation, and I woke up one day with multiple fractures on my spine, but nothing to the severity of that. I feel for you, my friend. I hope you get at least some kind of relief throughout the day. Yeah. Ugh. I will never talk about my fractured spine ever again. No, I'm kidding. Okay, we're supposed to put this guy in here. That's it. That's it. That's it for this little guy. For some reason, he was the most difficult one. And yet, that's it. I just put him in here. But he doesn't snap into place. How is he supposed to... Oh, come on, folks. Oh, wait. Yes. And he just sits in there? Oh, he doesn't even snap into place. That's weird. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, lower being. My T9 is the one fracture. It healed, but it, you know, when you break something, it never really heals properly. And I was on Norco and Soma for 5-6 years. Finally came off of it fully last year. So I've been trying to find alternatives to help with chronic pain because I don't have an autoimmune disease. I have an autoinflammatory, and it causes my limbs to swell up. My hand, sometimes it's almost like very severe arthritis. I sometimes can't move my fingers. Sometimes I can't walk. I have a cane because it just swells everything up, and just it's very like, I don't want to downplay, but it's very severe arthritis. And I get it. That's a lot. Yep. Because sometimes my back will spasm and I feel like I'm gonna die. That's what it feels like. This doesn't seem right. It's just gonna sit there. Okay, moving on. Whoa. Tramadol. Okay, gotcha. I hate to, so I don't want to be that. I'm not one of those people that think like, hey, take I don't know, take this herb and it's gonna cure all your pain. That's not how I think you get sometimes relief from things, but I don't think it cures things like that. And I agree. Yeah. Sometimes I miss it, but I'm glad that I'm off of it. Sometimes when it gets it's the reason why we moved out here in the desert too. We were finding when we would travel to California, uh, because there's less humidity than the Midwest in California, that my disease, I would feel better. I would have to take less painkillers. I was able to move around and do stuff. And we were just realizing that humidity and cold plays a big part into how I feel. So we just picked up and moved to the desert. Out of just sold our house and was like, okay, we're going to go. And God bless my husband, because this was a big deal for him, because he's always lived in the Midwest his entire life, and he saw how much in pain I was, and he was just like, yep, let's go, sell the house and go. So I find less humid climates to be very good for my disease and my pain levels. Now, today I had to take prednisone. I mean, you two would probably know prednisone, steroid, to help with some pain I've been experiencing because of the drop in weather here. But yeah, it sucks. Pain is not fun. And my mom had a bad back, a nurse's back, sciatic pain and issues. And I remember being younger and telling her just to walk it off and buck up. And then after my back fractured, from that point, was like, I understand. I understand that some days it's very hard to do things like wash dishes or put in laundry and stuff. I thought about Texas too, but it's more humid, and man, their storms lately have been really bad. Yep. So I am on that stuff. It is not fun, but you know what? It helps me do things like building Legos, otherwise I wouldn't be able to do it, or going for walks and stuff. So take it as a win, right? Chronic pain is no joke. I would love to live in Texas. The humidity, can't do it. The only place that's the least humid in Texas is El Paso, and I can't do that. I don't want to be that close to the border. Oh wow, rock singer, bass player in a band. Wow, that's really cool. If you don't mind me asking what band, if I could check it out. Yeah, I would. CRPS, yeah, Tommy man. Yeah. Oh. And you know what? It helps having a partner that understands too. I am very blessed for having my husband and everything he does for me. And my stuff onsetted less than a year from when we were married, so not a lot of newlyweds would be to stay together with stuff like with severities like this. I know in rich or poor and sickness and health, but I feel sometimes people don't take that serious. Not that my husband would, but I feel like nowadays people don't take that as serious as they should. Being married, this is just my opinion. I am not a Dr. Phil nor marriage advice. Please don't take a marriage advice from me. Yep. Chronic pain club. Woo! I hope I'm not boring anyone else in the chat with my chronic pain stories. Sorry, guys. I made the box though, the next flower. And I think this might be my last flower, maybe. And I am looking for this guy. And it's supposed to go on top of this guy. It's interesting about chronic pain too, because especially with my hands, I like doing art stuff. Always been an artist. I met my wife just before I got injured. Oh, 17 years? Congratulations. Chris and I will be 8 years this year. Yep, Chris, look, Tommy, man, we are spirited animals. Well, not spirit animals. I don't know. But yep, same thing. My amazing husband took care of me for at least the first 2 years. I mean, he still takes care of me. Sometimes he's like, "Go sit down. I'll do things. Don't touch things." But yeah, kindred spirits. Yes, thank you. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Well, if you guys have music uploaded at some point, please let me know. I'm big into rock music. I like rock. Actually, I like pretty much all types of music. It just depends on my mood. This has to have a little box on top of it. Where's the box? Where's the box? Welcome back, OT. There. And then you gotta turn it upside down. And then it was one of these guys. And one of these guys. And it's supposed to go this way. I don't do dance, wedding music. So I assume you don't do dance music, wedding music, and rap, what you call crap. Now, I like rap, but I like 90s and early 2000s rap. I do not like any of the stuff that is out nowadays. I think it's in real poor taste. I don't think these like SoundCloud artists with the weird tattoos is I wouldn't even say I like rap. I like hip hop. I've been able to prank people all day. Well, I appreciate you not pranking me. So then this guy, and then there's this guy. But which side goes in first? Oh, wait, I think it's this way. Legos are so tedious. Okay, and then I gotta flip it. Well, why didn't you guys have me do this in the first place? There we go. Well, thank you. I think I love Legos. I don't know why. You know why? Because they're awesome. Legos are awesome. Anybody can build Legos. Any age can enjoy it. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, so there's one of these. No, where's the fourth one? There's that guy. 12. 1, 2. Mumble rappers are equivalent of music that plays when you're waiting. Yes. No, I don't listen to mumble rap or whatever is nowadays the new stuff. I listen to a lot of Tupac. I listen to a lot of Notorious B.I.G. Older stuff that is definitely better than this new stuff. You know what? Music nowadays, I feel there's a couple artists here and there that I'll enjoy, that I'll find out about on Spotify. But I'm not a big music listener to the newer stuff nowadays because I don't find it. I'm not moved by it in any capacity. There's nothing fun about it. Now, again, there are a couple artists. Again, one of my good friends, Flawed, he's really good rapper too. But I'm talking about overall. I just like there's not really that great music in all genres. There's a couple of hits, but I'm at the age where I listen to a lot more. Oops, sorry for anybody's ear that heard that. I listen to a lot more podcasts than anything. Maybe I'm just old. 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm missing 2 more pieces. 2 pieces. 2 more pieces. 2 more pieces. Okay, there's 1. Where's the second one? I think I might be back tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow and do a Hogwarts Legacy stream tomorrow. I'm kind of thinking, see how, because the first run through of that game, I definitely became a dark wizard pretty fast, but I want to see if I can become a dark wizard even faster. I just wish you could just go around killing things in the castle, but there's like you try to like curse a professor and it does nothing. Yep, Flawed. Thank you, Tomby. Yep, Flawed is great. He's very talented. I'm amazed every single time he drops something. Oh, thanks. Do you want me to call you OT or CLC? Or do you want me to break? Oh, never mind. I won't tell them who you are. I think this will... Come on, guys. Come on. There we go. I have to build 4 of these guys. And they're so tiny and my nails are way too long. Just trying to snap them together. There we go. You don't like Harry Potter? I'm judging you now, man. So is my Death Eater's mask right there. Probably. I'm gonna see how the day goes tomorrow. Okay. Hey, fair enough. We're just teasing, but I get it. I have a few pro music. Oh, that's really cool, Rick. That's, oh man, life of a musician. I can't play music or sing or do anything musical to save my life. I wanted to learn how to play guitar when I was younger, but I'm left-handed. And I know there are left-handed guitars, but it was very hard to find somebody who was left-handed, who played left-handed and could teach left-handed. Because even most, I know there's a couple famous guitarists that are left-handed that play left-handed, but most people who are left-handed play right-handed still on guitar. I play the triangle at my D&D table. When I play as a bard, I hit the little triangle guy. It's as musically talented as I am. I am always blown away by musicians, because especially musicians who know how to play more than one instrument. Tommy, why don't you join? Well, I don't know if it's up for your schedule, and I can talk to my DM, but we have an online D&D group we stream, and we had our first session last month, and we're going to be playing this, and we play every other Saturday at what time do we play? I think it's either 4 or 5 p.m. Pacific time. I can ask our DM if he would like to join. I mean, I can't see The reason why Amanda's on plays with us, Shadowhawk plays with us, Chris plays as well. What am I doing? Here we go. Ooh, learn multiple languages. Easy. I wish I had paid attention more in learning Arabic growing up. And I don't speak English well to begin with because it was not my first language I learned. So I learned Arabic as an infant and a child. My mother, who was American, did not like the fact I was not listening to her very much. So she put a halt on that one. And when I was in Jordan, I could pick up on it better because my cousins were teaching me how to speak it when I was there. But I really wish I could speak it fluently. Tomby, let me talk to our DM, see if he's okay with it, if he's okay with adding another person, and then I will message you about it. 6 languages, Rick? Jeez. Why aren't you streaming, man? I would watch yours. It is streamed on Inside All Day podcast, Tommy. Yes, it's 1001 Masks. It's like a Call of Cthulhu, and then it's a homebrew of another D&D. So it's set in the during World War One, post-war. I think it's post World War One. I have to look at my notes. It's been a month, so it's been a while. But each of us are, so I play a rogue, but I'm also a spy to kind of match up with the time period at the time. So yeah, English, French, German, Russian, Japanese, and Mandarin. Rick, man. Oh, I'm not going to stress about it. I would love to have you play. It's going to be up to him on if he can handle another player. That's all. I just want to ask him. But I would love to have you come in and play, or if not, we could figure out something where you come on as a guest. I figure we can figure it out. That many languages, Rick? Holy cow. Mandarin, I'm very impressed with. That's really cool. Did you learn it growing up, or was it taught to you as a child? Like how, or did you learn it, or are you going to impress us all right now and you learned it all as an adult? My cat is in her little heated bed I have over here, but I have a toy. I don't know if anybody can hear it. It's like a purring toy, and she's like making biscuits on it. So it's going off. Okay, fair enough. Am I doing this wrong? I keep asking this question. No. Okay. I never thought I would be a streamer or a content creator. I used to work in Hollywood and do special effects makeup and stuff, and I miss it, but it's Hollywood is not the life I want to live or be there. So I just jumped in and I was like, why not, right? Why not? And then I get to meet awesome people like Shmoo and Tomby and everybody else and all my girls and dames and dorks and all these people. So it's definitely helping fill the need to be creative gap, but I can understand. I learned the first by 4. I took Japanese in high school and I don't even remember any of it. So I'm very impressed. That's really cool. Oh no. I hate this. It keeps snapping off. Here we go. Nope. I don't think that's structurally supposed to fit. I assume, Rick, your parents taught you the first 4? Oh, for some reason I read that as you learn the first of them by age 4, which was very impressive. But now I read that it says by age 20. Still impressive. Don't get me wrong. I mean, again, I barely speak English to begin with, so properly. So to learn that many languages, I'm impressed by it. Oh, come on, snap in. This looks weird, but you know what? Art is subjective, and so are our Legos. Come on, open up. Ah! There we go. What? Hold on. Really? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's these guys. I think this might be my last flower for the night. That's very impressive. Greg, I'm reading your thing. I know Toby knows leads a real Walter Mitty life, which pretty good movie, but wow. Well, good for you, man. Not Disney sound. I was wondering, I was like, Disney, them, and it's like, oh, okay. Like, okay, I don't know what that means, but sure. Sounds really nice. That's really cool. And man, I don't know, man. I feel like you could be a streamer or a content creator, or just have a stream to tell your life story. This is, I would totally tune in. It's okay. Sometimes, oh wait, here we go. I think this guy goes, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Ah, ta-da! All right, that's gonna be my last flower for the evening. Should I do another Lego stream? I think I should do another Lego stream and continue to finish these guys. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for everybody who stopped by. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate you guys. You made my night. Thank you. I probably will do another Lego stream so I can finish off these flowers. And then hopefully get them put together in my little nice spot I've got cleared over there. Thank you, Tom. But yes, please, if you do so kindly, smash the like button, subscribe to Inside All Day. It is a channel I run with my husband. We have some really cool content coming for 2024. I can't wait to make a couple announcements. More streams like this, more chilled streams, but I hope everybody has a good night. And I hope everybody has a good rest of your weekend. Night, everybody. Bye.